What is the question? What was the question in the last session? Who asked the question? You can proceed.
I also have questions, sir.
Okay.
What about the thesis format that was posted in the group? Are we not going to follow that anymore?
That is for the basic guideline.
The writing format.
Yeah, that is for the basic guideline. But when you write down the thesis, that time you need some content inside. Okay. So these are going to the content inside, because you see in the chapter 2, whatever I give the format, there is mostly there have this information. We are not giving the separate thing, but this content is more details, and they are only have the hypothesis development description, but don't have the independent variable. So it is more in depth and structured.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir. I understand now.
You can follow that. That is not the contradictory. It's same thing. But this is
okay, so that's just what I want to know, if it's same.
Yeah, same thing.
Thank you, sir.
No harm if you not follow this structure. No harm. You just keep the same things inside the headings. Any questions? Any another brother asks any questions previously? He's here. Okay, if no, then you can ask anytime. Then we continue from the chapter 4. Now we are going to write down chapter 4. In the chapter 4 is the findings and analysis. So your framework is ready, your questionnaire is ready. Okay, now you have the materials, everything. Now you are ready to go for the analysis. Okay, and you have to collect this data. You have to give since this is a small project, so you have maybe 2 weeks to collect the data. So how much you possible, how more data is good. If you take more data, is good. And if you have less data, you have to give some explanation that why your data is very less. Okay. For the bachelor, less than 80, 100 is okay. Okay, for the small project. 50, 60 also okay, but depends on your study. So in the chapter 4, you write down the introduction first, that what are the content will be covered into the chapter 4. Then you write down the data preparation. Data preparation means some respondent, they might fill the wrong response. Might be they kept the empty, this column. Okay, they didn't fill up properly. So this information you write down, that how many is like that. You distribute maybe 100, distributed, then maybe your problematic response is 10. Okay, those are error. So you delete this. So your 90 is the final usable data. You understand this calculation? Very simple. You distributed 100, okay, you get the 100 response, then you delete the errors. Errors means that how many response got problem. Maybe they don't fill up properly. Okay, one column they fill up, another column they didn't fill up, another question they didn't fill up. Then you delete this. Then you have the 90 data, which is the good data, usable data. So then we go for the analysis. Now we have to go analysis. For the analysis, mostly you have to use the SPSS software. SPSS software, it's a free software. You can find in the Google also. If you don't find, I can give the link and video how you install this software into your laptop or into your PC. Okay, I have the link. I give you the link. You just download the software and by see the video. In the video, they show that how is you can install this software. So now we are going to open this software. So you have the questionnaire, we have data. The question, the Excel sheet, how will be look like? You have to put this information into a Excel sheet. Just give me 1 minute. Okay. You can see the screen, right? The Excel sheet. Can you see the Excel sheet?
Okay. Yes, we can see.
Okay. So this Excel sheet, you have to open a new Excel sheet. Okay. Then you have to put the variable here. You see gender. This is the first. The demographic, you remember the questionnaire, the gender was the first. So you write down here the gender, then you write down the age, then you write down the current job position. Maybe you have. If you don't have, you just skip that. This is another students analysis. That's why I use this data. And so demographic will be here first. Then you see the WLV1, WLV2, WLV3. That means this his variable was independent variable was work-life balance. Work-life balance. That's why he W work-life balance 1, W work-life balance 2. He write down this number. So when you prepare the questionnaire, I told you that you have to write, you have to give some coding, the number like PU1, PU2. So if you have the our variable is what? Bahar, what is our independent variable? Two variable. Our two variable. Just now I show the framework. The academic performance is the dependent variable, and good lecturer is one independent variable. Another one is what? The self-study. Self-study. So self-study means SS, right? Self S and study S. So you have to put the SS1, SS2, SS3 like this. How many questions you have under the SS self-study? Then you give the number SS1, SS2, SS3. Then good lecturer. Good, from the good you take the G, the lecturer you take the L. So GL, GL1, GL2, GL3, like this you keep the coding and number into the Excel. Okay. Then you see here is the 1, 2, 3 because computer didn't take the response. Computer didn't take the word. They take the number. Okay. So how you give this number? How you give this number? Stopping here, I'm going to the questionnaire again. I showed you that you see there is the coding number PU1, PU2, PU3. So like this is one pupils, this is one, this is number one questionnaire, this is number maybe one people response. So this is number one people's questionnaire response. Male is you give the 1, female is you give the 2. Age you give 1, 2, 3. So like this you have to give the number. So if that person, this number 1 person is the male, then he will be under the 1. If the female, he will be under the 2. So like this, his response will be numbering 1, 2, 3. Do you understand this process?
Explain again, sir, please.
Explain again. Okay. So when we prepare the questionnaire, maybe Peter, he giving this answer, this questionnaire. So this is Peter's answer. Peter's question, Peter's answer, this question. So we have to give the number of this question. Like male, we have to give under number 1. Female is under 2. So Peter is what? Peter is male, right? So Peter is under number 1. So when we put the Excel, when we put in the Excel, so that means this response is the Peter's response. This all response is the Peter's response. And here is the 2, that means this response was the female, number 2. If the male, you see the 1 is the male, all the male. So that's how you have to give the number, the coding. So others question, these questions also you have to give this number. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, like this. The good lecturer also you have to give this number, good lecture GL1, GL2, GL3. Okay, and then which numbering he tick. If he tick the 2, then the Excel sheet, maybe this is GL2 example, good lecturer 2. So in the Excel 2 also D2 will be 2 here. So that's how we have to give the coding, because computer take only the number. Computer cannot take the word. The agreed, disagree, neutral, they don't understand. They only understand the number. Now clear?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Continue.
Okay. Okay, so your Excel sheet is, you have to prepare this Excel sheet like this way. If you have 50 questions, 50 people's response, then 50 people's response will be here in the Excel sheet. Your demographic variable is here and your dependent variable will be gradually like this way in the right side. So now we are going to stop that here. Then we have to open the Spss file. Just give me 1 minute, it's opening. Okay. You see, this is the Excel file sheet. This is the Excel file sheet. When you click the SPSS software, then you can get this file. Before that, you have to download, install the SPSS in your system. If you don't have, you let me know. I will share in the group the SPSS software. You can download that one. Okay. The video also have, you can see the video. So this is empty because we not yet put any data. So this is empty. So they have two file, like data view and variable view. You see the two sides. Okay, in the here, data view and variable view. So how you enter this data, how you bring your Excel sheet data into this software. So you have to go to the file. You see that import data. Okay, you can see the import data. So here is the Excel. So you click the Excel, then you see this is my Excel file I save into the desktop. So you click that, data will be appear here. Just a minute. Okay. Data already inputted. The problem is in the Zoom. Okay, when we use the Zoom or any kind of platform, when we click the software, then when the new page come, then Zoom automatically stop. Then I have to reshare again. Okay, so don't no worries about that. If automatically stop, I will reshare again, because when the page change, then they left me out. So you see the gender, age, the work-life balance. So all the variables already come with the numbering from the Excel sheet. Whatever you give the number, it automatically comes here. Okay, just I showing again. Just click in the file. Here you see import data. Then you see the Excel. So you click the Excel. Then a table will come. A table will come. Then you select the file, which is the Excel file. Then you click the open. Then this Excel file automatically will be come like this way. So now you can import the data from the Excel. If you have any problem, you can see my video again and again. I will give this video so you can see. So since we don't have much time and already long time, so I am going to the analysis first. Okay. So what you have to do, we have the 2 IV and 1 DV, right? Good lecturer, and then other one is the self-study. Example here, but in this sheet there have you see that work-life balance. Work-life balance. How many questions? 10 questions. Work-life balance he asks. Okay, and job satisfaction. Job satisfaction is another variable for him. How many questions? Job satisfaction 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 7. Sorry, 7 questions for the job satisfaction he asks. Okay. So our first task is we have to find out the mean. We have to find out this all the work-life balance. All the work-life balance we have to combine it. How you can combine? How we can combine? We have to go transform, then compute variable, then this box will become. Then here is you can find the all. You double click all. Then in this box you find out the mean. So we have to find out the mean. You see the mean. This is the mean. So you click. Okay. You click again. You click, then there will be come a box and showing again transform, compute, then this box come. You double click, you click all, then you find out the mean. You click, then this box here you see the mean comes and question mark. This question mark you delete. So here is the work-life balance. So all the work-life balance you have to make together. So you click work-life balance one time, it's come. You give the comma, work-life balance 2, comma, work-life balance 3, comma, work-life balance 4, comma, 5, comma. So all the work-life balance you have to bring here. You just click here, then automatically it will be appear up. So 10 already under the bracket. So now we already bring the all the work-life balance together. Now you have to give a name. So that means this name is mean work-life balance. No space. You cannot give the space here. Okay, the SPSS software don't allow to give the space. Maybe if you want to give space, you can use this. You can use this sign. Okay, but cannot give the space. So mean of work-life balance. Then you just click OK. Then you click the OK. After you click the OK, now you see that here will be a new table. You see the mean work-life balance already. A new column appeared. The mean already. So work-life balance we joined already. All the work-life balance we joined into bring a single column. So like this way, others variable also you have to join. Like now job satisfaction. So we have to again transform, compute. So this is the previous one. You can reset. If you click the reset, it will be empty. Okay, ready to do the new analysis. So you go to the mean. Again, the same process, no difference. You double click, then it come, the question mark come, you delete question mark, then which our other variable, job satisfaction. 1, you give the comma, don't forget to give the comma, 2, comma, 3, comma, 4, comma, 5, comma, 6, comma, 7, comma. Then we have to give the name, mean job satisfaction, or mean we give it like this. So then put the OK. After you put the OK, you can see that another columns will become mean of job satisfaction. Okay. Then we have another variable BO. So again, so like this way, if you have two variables, three variables, three times you have to find out the mean. Without the mean, you cannot do the correlation. Okay, without the mean, you cannot do the correlation. So all, then again find out the mean. Double click. You delete the question. BO, BO1, BO2, BO3, BO4, BO5, BO6, BO7. Then you write down here the name, mean slash BO. So you calculate. So you can see that another columns will become here, which is mean of BO. So example, work-life balance is our IB and job satisfaction is our DB, and job satisfaction also another IB, and BO is the DB, dependent variable. So we have two IB and one DB. Okay. So any questions for the mean calculation? You see that how you calculate the mean. The step 3 times I show you how you calculate the mean work-life balance, mean job satisfaction, and mean BO. Sleeping? Already sleeping. Okay. Now we are going to see the descriptive analysis. The first analysis is the descriptive analysis. Okay. Descriptive, you go to the analysis, you see the descriptive, and you go for the descriptive. Then you can see the age. Okay. This is demographic. The demographic information you do one time, then other variables you do another time. Okay. So age you put, gender you put, work-life balance you double click, only double click, then it will be come into the box. Okay. then you have to select the option what kind of information you need. For the descriptive, enough is the mean and standard deviation. Minimum, maximum, no need. You just uncheck this box. If you click this box, that means this information also will be come into your result. But our result, we don't want this information. For the descriptive, your mean and standard deviation is enough. So maximum, minimum, standard deviation, this one all uncheck, no need. Okay, then continue. Only we need these two, mean and standard deviation. Then continue. Then if you want this one, no need, bootstrap, this one, no need. Just you click the OK. Okay. After you click the OK, there will be another tables come. Okay, this is the result. Just keep me, I'm showing you. You can see the result. You can see the result, or you can see the data only. Hello.
Yes, you can see me.
Hello.
What you can see, the data or the result?
Yes, what did you say?
The data, we are just seeing the data, not the
You are
result yet.
seeing-
We see the data. Okay. Now you can see the result. Another new.
Yes.
Okay. Actually, the problem when the Zoom, the new page come, that time you have to reshare again. So you see that here is the descriptive result come. The age, gender, current position, work schedule, hospital institution. So they take the 147 people's data. Then we check the mean and deviation. That's why only these two tables come. If you check the others table, then this table will be like this long. But we don't need. For the descriptive, you only need the mean and standard deviation. So you just copy, you right click, you can copy, then you put into the Word file. Just paste. Then your chapter 2 descriptive demographic already done. Like this way. So like this way, you can do the analysis for the others variable also. Okay. So descriptive we already complete. Descriptive already done. So now I am going to show the correlation. And to see the correlation. So again, we come back to our data file. In the data file, how we do the correlation. Correlation, you have to go to the analysis, and you see you find out the correlation. You see here is the correlate. So we are trying to see that your IV and DV have the relationship or not. Your independent variable or dependent variable have the relationship or not. Your good lecture and then your self-study have relationship onto the good academic performance or not. So you want to try to see. So correlate, you click, then you click the bivariate. These tables come. So now you need the mean. That's why we calculate the mean. You cannot put all the variables. You have to click the mean. You bring mean, bring mean, bring. So these three means we bring IB and DB. All we bring already. IV and DB all we bring, then you click the OK. If you click the OK, then a new page comes in the result sheet. The same result sheet where the descriptive comes. So in the correlation already, this table come. Very easy. Just you follow the step. You takes time to prepare the Excel sheet. That takes time. But for the doing the analysis is very easy. When your data is ready in the Excel file, then you just follow the step and then just click. Then this table come. You just copy and then paste into the Word file. Okay, clear? So we need only 3 analyses: descriptive, correlation, and then regression. So we left only one analysis, which is the regression. So now I'm trying to see that how we do the regression. Again, you go to the data file, then you go to the analysis. You find out the regression. You see here is the regression. So in the regression, you choose the linear. So you see the video again and again, then you can see that how I goes, which step I do. The linear you go, then these tables come, the dependent variable and independent variable. These 2 tables come. So in that case, maybe our dependent variable is work-life balance. So you put here, and our independent variable we put here. Okay, mean. So then you just click OK. So if our example, in our case framework, the academic performance is the DB. So mean of academic performance will be here. Then the mean of good lecture will be here one time. Another time mean of academic performance here, and then mean of self-study here. Then we click the OK. After clicking the OK, in the result sheet, a new page come, which is like that. The regression already tables come. So you just copy this regression table, right click, copy, right click, copy, right click, copy, okay, and right click, copy, then it's come. So how you know that our result is good or not, positive or not? When you see the significant value, SIG, this significant value is sorry. When we see the significant value is less than 0.5, okay, 0.05, sorry, less than 0.05, that means our result, our relationship is significant. Okay, less than 0.05. If more than 0.05, in that case, our result, our relationship with the IV and DB is not significant, it's insignificant. So now we're going back our main content. So we already done the demographic, descriptive, correlation, and multiple regression. Less than 0.05, okay, the significant value, then it means that our hypothesis is significant or insignificant. If less than, then significant. If more than 0.5, then insignificant. Then you write down the chapter summary. That's what you did so far in this chapter. So any questions here? We have only one session left, then we finish our class. The chapter 5 I will show, then we finish our class. Chapter 4 complete, understand? I know that the steps is it first time you will be face difficulties to understand the step, but that's why I will give the video. Then you can see again and again that how you do the descriptive, how you do the correlation, okay, how you do the regression. Then you can try by yourself. That is your task. That is your job. Are you with me?
Yes, we are with you.
We are with you.
Okay. So I'm stopping here, and then you just rejoin in the final session. Our final session will be chapter 5.